The girl was horrified to discover the robot in front of her was actually her long-dead brother. The robot picked up a photo of her and her brother. It pointed at the brother in the photo, then at itself. The message was clear, but Lucy couldn't believe it. Her brother had died in a car accident long ago. To her, the robot's actions were an insult to the dead. Angry, she lunged to grab the photo, but she accidentally kicked the robot, sending it crashing into a storage cabinet. The loud crash woke Lucy's foster father. Seeing a robot in the house, he was furious. He immediately called the police. Lucy grabbed her brother and fled in a car. They only stopped when a tire blew out. Lucy looked at the robot filled with questions. She tried asking about her brother, but the robot could only repeat lines from cartoons. Even so, Lucy caught something important.
You're out there. The real you is out there somewhere.
Her brother wasn't really dead. His body was being held by Centacorp, but the robot couldn't give an exact location. But one person did.
Available for a limited time only.
Doctor with glasses.
The doctor who had informed them of her brother's death. Luckily, her brother remembered where the doctor was. He pointed it out on a map, right in the middle of the exclusion zone. The exclusion zone was a wasteland. All abandoned robots were sent there. It was like a prison. There was no easy way in. Lucy thought for a moment and remembered her foster father. He had a thing for parts from the zone. He often bought rare components online, which meant the seller had to know a way in. She searched through the delivery slips and found an address. Then she took her brother and snuck onto a freight train heading to New Mexico. By nightfall, they reached the seller's shipping site. There, a guy who looked like Star-Lord was making a deal. The buyer refused to pay and even threatened to kill John, but then a bolt of lightning struck him.
Took your freaking time, didn't you?
Cool your jets, I was in power save mode.
As they were about to toss a drone into the trash, Lucy and her brother seized the moment and slipped into a truck. John unknowingly brought them into his base. They crawled out of a crate. Her brother accidentally knocked over a toy. They were caught. John saw Lucy was just a kid, so he didn't make things hard for her. Just then an elevator activated. John immediately knew Lucy had been followed. He sent his robot to take her brother away and pulled Lucy into hiding. The one coming was war hero Brad. Turns out after Lucy's foster father called the cops, Brad had been tracking her.